Hi, folks. So this talk is basically Lights, Canvas, Reaction, JavaScript 3D with PlayCanvas and React. I did a previous talk on three.js and React, which is called React 3 Fiber. This is like a sibling kind of discussion as well. So my name is Paul. Hello. So what is PlayCanvas? So it's an open source 3 engine for creating browser-based applications. So it's going to be JavaScript-based. It uses WebGL, which plugs right into your graphics card in your computer. It can be collaborative, so many people can work at the same time. And it has a web-based visual editor. It features component-based systems, physics, simulation, 3D audio. So everything you would get in a game engine, something like Unity or Godot. Also, I did a talk on one of them before. And a zero compile, so you can write it in TypeScript, which will please a lot of people, and it's known for its performance. I'll just show you kind of the blurb. So this is actually what, if you actually sign up for PlayCanvas, this is what you're going to get. You get this interface, and you can manipulate stuff. So anybody familiar with Unity or any game engine or Godot, you're seeing this sort of stuff here. And you can, this is the sort of stuff you're getting out of it. So this is the full interface. What we're talking about is the game engine itself, the engine itself without this interface. So if I go back to the talk. So what is React 3 Canvas? So what is PlayCanvas React? So this is PlayCanvas with a layer around it, the engine with a layer around it. So it brings in the React ecosystem. So anybody that is a React developer, they'll be very familiar with how to code with it. It's used a declarative component-based approach, familiar React patterns, built with the powerful entity component system architecture. And as I was saying before, it's a thin wrapper around PlayCanvas. So it's not re-engineering PlayCanvas engine. It actually is just like a very thin layer around it. So you still get all that performance. And the great thing about PlayCanvas, it's batteries included. As I was saying before, you get 3D, you get the 3D sound, and all the interactiveness. So let's look at the full power and the simplicity of using React with PlayCanvas. If it works in PlayCanvas, it's going to work in PlayCanvas React. You can load in assets, so you can load in your 3D models. You can create them in Blender or download them off the internet or whatever, and import them in and have a play with them. And then you can also use React, nice React tools like Suspense. And you can have control over fetching of your data and stuff like that. Again, just like React, you control your pointer events, so dragging and clicking and gestures. And it also has a physics engine inside it, so we can lazy load and align with the React lifecycle. So, and also you've got access to a load of hooks that the engine, the PlayCanvas React engine provides you. So you can manipulate events, materials, assets, all this sort of stuff. So let's look at the difference between, so it also comes in a vanilla JavaScript version that's not React-based, so we'll just look at the difference between that. So with the React one, you get the declarative components and hooks, you get state and events interaction, lives inside your existing React app. With the PlayCanvas, it's imperative, entity component workflow, manual lifecycle, so it's not, you don't have the life cycles that you would have in React, so you'll have to specifically code them. And it's a great full engine for projects and custom control. So you could actually get a lot of detail. Any kind of game engine that you've seen before, you can get the same control out of it. And then React is just an extra layer of functionality on top of that again. So what kind of components do you get? React components do you get with this? There's going to be a lot of me pressing the space bar here. So you get an entity. So a lot of things are wrapped in entities. Think of an entity as almost like a div. It's basically, you create an entity, so it could be a camera, it could be a light, it could be a model. And you can give it a coordinate in space, so that'll like position it in 3D space and scale it and rotate it. Camera, I'm just going to press space a lot here because it's going to be a lot. Particle systems, rigid body system, collisions. There's the sound, listeners. You can add in scripting there. You can add 2D interfaces, elements, your classic buttons, scroll view, layout groups. Keep going. Gaussian splats are an interesting one. That's like another version of photogrammetry, where it takes like video and lots of screenshots from the real world and represent it in the 3D space. So as I said before, it's very similar to React 3 Fiber. So why would you want to use PlayCanvas over React 3 Fiber? You might want to weigh them both up, but PlayCanvas React has basically got the batteries included, whereas React 3 Fiber, you're going to have to go and pull a few more things. You're going to have to try and go get the audio sorted separately and all this sort of stuff. And there's a bit more work, whereas it's actually all built into PlayCanvas already. So PlayCanvas includes built-in physics, which React 3 Fiber doesn't have, animation, audio, and input systems. Features a powerful real-time collaborative visual editor. So you can create stuff in the code based in React, but as I showed you before, it also has an interface editor as well that you can actually collaborate with other people at the exact same time. It's very high performance and scalable, and offers a simple pipeline for your 3D models and assets getting onto your web page and be able to manipulate them and rotate them and have interactive events with them and stuff like that. And as I was saying before, it's all in one. Everything's included, so it's less integration work compared to React 3 Fiber. So let's look at a bit of code. So you've kind of got two flavors of both. React 3 Fiber is basically three.js with React wrapped around it. And PlayCanvas React, as the name suggests, is PlayCanvas with React wrapped around it. So let's look at just a bit of simple code. So I'm not going to go through all the lines. This is the sort of thing, this is like vanilla three.js. So you can see there's a lot more stuff going on there. Actually, I'll just show you. This is a simple PlayCanvas React app, and it's just basically there. You got your entities, and you're giving it space, and then you've got orbital controls, and then you've got a click event here. And I'll just show you what that looks like rendered out. So that's this rendered out. And then you can see as I click on it, it's got click events going on there. So that's like a simple version of it. So I'll go back here. This is three.js. So there's a lot more going on here, a lot more detailed. Creating meshes, and you get very specific. And this is PlayCanvas vanilla. So there's a bit more simple stuff going on, but there's still quite a few steps. And it's pure vanilla JavaScript if you like that. But there's a bit more going on there. You don't have, as I was saying before, the nice React events, or sorry, React life cycles and stuff like that. So now we've got React 3 Fiber. So hey, that's a lot simpler. That's actually a lot. You can use the JSX kind of format and pull in your components and specify them all there. And here's the PlayCanvas equivalent. And I think that's actually even cleaner again. So this is quite nice. As I was saying before, you can create your entities and all that sort of stuff. And there's a load of resources here. You can go to, it's open source as well. There's a paid version where you log in and it manages teams of people. And there's a few more features and stuff like that. But the core engine itself is open source, and I believe they've open sourced the interactive UI as well at some point. And I'll just give you a few more examples. So there's a car being manipulated, and this is running live here. So that's me spinning it around. So you can see you can pull in this model, and you've given it an environment and lighting and a camera and orbital controls. Here's one of Starlord, and there's a couple of simple events attached to it that basically allow you to change the environment, and you can see it's got reflection and stuff like that. I think of one here, and there's like a game, which you can actually walk around and all that sort of stuff. So you can see there, it's all fun and games. Right, that's me wrapped up, 10 minutes.